Time and fellow bats, and welcome back to another deck profiles. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Alolan Exeggutor-GX from Crimson Invasion. This guy here is a pretty interesting Pokemon, and there's a couple ways you can easily build this deck, depending on the attacks that you prefer to run. For this particular deck, I tend to like to go with the heavier damage, so we will be focusing mostly on Dragon Hammer and Tower Go Round, but I'll tell you a little bit about Tropical Head in just a moment. But either way, Alolan Exeggutor is a 220 HP Stage 1 Pokemon, very strong, and has that 10 damage extra over a lot of the Stage 1 Pokemon that are currently being seen in play. You have three fantastic attacks. First one starting with Tropical Head. For 1 Grass Energy, you can do 20 damage times the amount of energies attached to this Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Reason I say there's a couple ways you can do this is we're just running basic grass energy. Simple, straightforward, but if you want to run double colorless energy, you can increase this output quite quickly thanks to the double colorless energy. Right now we've got 2 drops, technically 4, from the Venusaur line that we'll be showcasing shortly. But for now, Tropical Head will be able to do, you know, 20, 40, 60, 80, depending on how many grass energies we have on it. Usually we're only running 2 grass energy because it's really all we need. So we'll only really be able to hit for like 80 damage off of this attack, but if you ran the double colorless plus all this other stuff, you could easily get a good chunk of damage out with Alolan Exeggutor's Tropical Head. And that's all for 1 simple grass energy, technically speaking. Then you have Dragon Hammer, 1 grass, 3 colorless, 120 damage, and you make your opponent confused. Very good. Very good, especially because we know how Confusion has been hitting such a hard hitting now ever since Espeon GX hit. So Dragon Hammer, 120, Confusion, I like it. May seem a little expensive, but again, being a grass type and having Venusaur in the meta right now makes it a lot more playable. Then you have Tower Go Round, 1 grass, 3 colorless, 180 damage. This is your kind of like, here's my one-shot knockout move. I can get whatever my opponent's trying to set up, take it out, set up what I need. Then at the end of that, you can move all your energies. So if you know your Alolan Exeggutor is not going to be able to survive that next hit, you can move those energies onto your next Exeggutor or next attacker, depending on what you're trying to do. That being said, moving on to our next Pokemon here, being the Venusaur, and why this deck is actually so good. Well, I wouldn't say it's so good, but I would say it's pretty good, is because of Jungle Totem. Each basic grass energy attached to your Pokemon provides 2 energy. You can't apply more than 1 Jungle Totem ability at a time. So this literally lets us double our grass energy. Means if I have 2 grass energy, I can now use the Alolan Exeggutor's attacks. Very nice. Very simple. We're not going to ever be using Solar Beam, so keep that in mind. We've also got Oranguru for support. Once during your turn, you can draw up to 3. You can have your hand back up to 3 cards, which is really good in certain positions where, like, your opponent ends you and you're down to 1 card, and you're like, no. Oranguru says I at least can have 3. Thank you. And then lastly, for our Pokemon, we are going to be running the Tapu Lele GX Wonder Tag Energy Drive. Enough said. We know what Tapu Lele does. Our item lineup is pretty simple. We have the Field Blower, this way we can remove item cards. We have a 3 Heavy Ball. We have a lot of heavy Pokemon in this deck, being Ivysaur, Venusaur, and even Alolan Exeggutor. So this gets us a way to easily get some Pokemon without having to Ultra Ball our resources away. I'm running Rare Candy, this way we can just get straight into that Venusaur line, especially because if we want turn 2 attacks, we're going to need it. We've got Rescue Stretcher in case our Pokemon do go down. You can obviously switch this out for Super Rod if you want to, if you feel like your energy resources are dwindling a lot faster than they should be. But I run a fair bit of energy. Like, again, I run straight 10 grass energy, and we only need 2 attachments per Alolan Exeggutor. So you can keep that in mind. Again, you can always use those grass energies on Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele becomes a very good attacker here because you only need 1 grass energy to attack. So the more grass energy attached to it, you can get a lot more damage output. Next up is going to be the Ultra Ball. We got 4 of these guys in here. We're running an Acerola. It's always good to have one of these, especially when you take a little bit of damage. You're like, no. I know what's coming. I'm going to scoop this up. We're going to put it in the next attacker. There we go. We're running 2 Bridget. I don't like running 2 Bridget. But this deck is very it needs to have its turn 1. If it does not get turn 1, it pretty much doesn't run. As weird as it sounds, it's because there's so much setup. You look at all the evolutions. We're literally trying to get 2 big chains going here to get it to run. Unlike Shining Genesect, where Shining Genesect was a basic and you just can start attaching, you have to evolve Execute. So if your opponent actually gets rid of this thing early, you're in trouble. That's why having Bridget and get turn 1 of this is so important, because this way they can't really knock you out like turn 1. And then you can easily hope to get into your Exeggutor, getting that nice healthy 220 HP. So you definitely want to get those Pokemon out ASAP. I'm running 4 Guzma because I like Guzma. Honest to God, it is one of the best cards you can get right now, and I tend to sacrifice so many of them in order to keep my momentum going that I need to have 4 of them in order to keep potentially using them. I'm running 4 N, I'm running 4 Sycamore, standard stuff here. We're running 3 Choice Band and 2 Float Stones, and we've already gone over the Grass Energies. So at this point in the day, let's just get into these battles. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys have been doing with Alolan Exeggutor. And again, if you guys are interested in TCGO battles, hit me up on Twitter and on the comment section below, regardless of the video. Let me know if you guys are interested in battling some of these decks, and I will take you on in a future episode. But either way, let's get into these battles and see what Alolan Exeggutor is made of. Alright, match 1 is against the Master playing Electric type. So more than likely it's going to be Tapu Koko, could have Raikou, could have Xurkitree, all those kind of things. And this is one of those few times I'm really glad I'm not running double colorless because of that. If you guys have missed my battle, Gourgeist versus Xurkitree, you'll understand my hatred for that thing. So as you can see, we have no basics, so we are going to have to mulligan, which is a bit of a downer. My opponent will be able to get an additional card, but if I have to end, then it's gone. Not really the end of the world. I'd still obviously prefer to bridge it. We're going to start with an Oranguru, and we only mulligan once, which is fine. I have Tapu Lele. I'm looking okay. I'm going to probably put up the Oranguru, because if I need to get a Floatstone anyway, and Bulbasaur is so much more dependent right now on this that I don't mind if I lose it. Alright, let's see what we get. So, what? Okay then! My entire like, what we were doing is gone because I see a Spinda in front of me. I don't know what to believe right now. We're going to be taking on this Bridget here. We're going to see if Alolan Exeggutor can come on out. We can get 2 of these. And another Bulbasaur. Just in case the first one goes down, I like to have a backup one. And that's our bench. We're looking okay. I've gotten no Grass Energy. I'm going to hold my Choice Band. I'm going to pass. I can't do Sycamore, can't do anything like that. My Heavy Ball and my Ultra Ball can be used next turn, depending on stuff. Search your deck for 2 GX, reveal them, put them in your hand. Okay. What are we seeing here? Tauros and Tapu Koko, so it wasn't far off on the Tapu Koko. But I am shocked to see the Spinda. I don't understand the Spinda. Energy drop over on Tauros. We can one-shot this thing with Tower Go-Around once we can get that going, so I'm not too threatened by it. I would rather one-shot it and not let it have Mad Bull GX and all that kind of stuff than rather having like one-shotting the Tapu Kokos. He should play a Tapu Koko. We're going to see a switch. Okay. No Tapu Koko? Doesn't play the Tapu Koko. Okay, then! I'm going to drop Choice Band down. I'm going to play the Heavy Ball. We're going to get our Alolan Exeggutor. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to evolve into an Ivysaur in case I can't get to the Venusaur off of the Sycamore. This way I can at least get it going on the fall. Never mind! Never mind! The Venusaur is prized. I should take looks at my deck before I do that, but you know what? I forget all the time to do it. So we've got 2 Alolan Exeggutor up and running. Oh, we got tons of Grass Energy in hand. We got Rare Candy. We're good. We got this guy going. Venusaur? Bop! There we go. Nicely done. We could drop a nice energy here, and we're going to pass. Now my opponent can start to hit me, no problem. There isn't much I can do. I have to get a float stone. I guess one good supporter I could put back in here is maybe a Skyla. Having a 1 of Skyla is not too bad. And me taking the extra Bulbasaur does mean I cannot use my Tapu Lele play. Not that I'd want to get rid of all these energies right now, but it is a possibility we could have done that. Anyway, we got 2 energies, so he can go for a Horn Attack, hit me for 60. Is what it is. Not much I can do. If I lose the Oranguru, I lose the Oranguru. We're going to get Choice Band. We're going to drop that down. We're going to put a nice energy drop onto the Alolan Exeggutor, and just pass. Now my opponent will be able to knock me out here. The Aether Paradise does not work on the Tauros, so I'm not worried about that. In fact, he is actually helping out my nothing, because all mine are evolved. Never mind! I was like, oh yeah, he can help out my Alolan Exeggutor. No, Alolan Exeggutor is a dragon type. So no weakness or anything there if we are fighting against grass-weak Pokemon. So down comes that Tapu Koko. Don't know why it wasn't... Oh, I guess this is why. No! Yeah, now he comes in. But now I can just hit you. Right? You don't have enough energy to attack me? Not yet, anyway. You could have another energy in hand. This is turn 3. Guzma. Okay. Up comes my Venusaur. That's bad. Up comes the Spinda. This is bad. This is really bad. He's going to confuse me. I'm not attacking with my Venusaur. 100% not attacking with Venusaur. Floatstone? Rescue Stretcher. Honestly, I'd like to just Oranguru. We're not even going to grab anything. I don't need anything. I need a Floatstone. Come on, buddy. Floatstone! I can end. That is very good. Get back a few cards here. I can at least Acerola next turn. That's what I'm going to have to do. We're going to get rid of your Stadium. No Stadium for you. Huh. Well, we pass. My opponent knows that this Venusaur is my ticket to winning. But interesting how I didn't get any more energy either. Nothing. We do see the Voltorb drop. This will be able to give him... I assume this is the Evolutions one where it lets you sack it and he can just add more energy. Yeah, it is. So we'll actually be able to get a prize here. And if he gives me Venusaur, I will gladly Acerola here. Sorry, yeah, Ivysaur, not Venusaur. If I get Ivysaur from the prizes, that would be cool. Switches in. Oh, he's not even going to give me the option. He's just going to take me out. And we get the Ivysaur! Oh no! Oh no. This Tapu Koko is actually doing pretty good. Again, the only thing that's surprising me is the Spinda. I don't understand the Spinda. But otherwise, like, I get it. Grass Energy over here. I kind of have to end and hope, don't I? And then I get a Venusaur and a Rare Candy off of the top of this deck. Nope. Now I get the Floatstone, though. I'm being shut down pretty hard. Being shut down pretty hard. Alright. So my opponent has the rescue stretcher, can easily put the Voltorb line back into their deck, which is exactly what they'll probably do. Just Voltorb? Oh no, where's the the Electrode is here. Duh. And, so we know Voltorb is back in the deck. Why wouldn't you have just rescue stretchered that back to your hand then? That doesn't make sense to me, but either way, we see our opponent is currently taking this lead. He has a ton of potential damage here. And Tapu Thunder does 50 times the amount of energy attached to all of my Pokemon. I've got 4, so I take 200. So I'm not going to go down just yet, but I could be very severely crippled. And that's not good. He's still got 10 HP on him. Okay, we're in for a game. We're in for a game here. Does not knock me out. And I get another N. Ah, I don't need the N's. Drop down this so we don't draw it again. I'm literally going for it again. I need to hit Venusaur. No. Not getting the rare candies. If I had played Ivysaur last turn, I would be fine right now. Honestly, I would have been fine right now. But I didn't. I did not do that, because I am crazy. I'm praying and hoping that I get the right card, but I'm not getting nothing right now. We're gonna drop him down. We're gonna do damage to the Tapu Koko in front. Just, it's what I gotta do. And hopefully I can get the, rare candy on this next turn, but there's not much I can do. And I've already lost one rescue stretcher, so if I Sycamore for it, I cannot get it back. We're gonna see a Skyla. This is insane. I was not expecting this. My opponent Field Blowers will be going for my 2 choice bands down here, or my Floatstone. The Floatstone might just be more important. My opponent is in full control of this game, which is really scary. Yeah, does get rid of my Floatstone and gets rid of the choice band on top of my fully set up Exeggutor. My luck on getting these rare candies and stuff has not been very good either. Now this thing's got 210 HP. And down goes Alolan Exeggutor. Oh no! I need rare candy. No. I'm gonna drop that down there. Whew, what do I do? I'm gonna put the Pokemon back into the deck. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle those 3 back in. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Acerola and my Venusaur in hopes of getting rare candy, but I do get it. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We're good. I need to get Venusaur now. We should be good here. And do I just go for Tower Go Around now? No, you're at 1 and I do 120. No choice band though. That does 80. I'm just shy of knocking you out. But we're gonna go for it. Hopefully the confusion hacks will get him. He's already used the Pokemon Center Lady once, so that it is a possibility he's got more. But at this moment in time, it is a possibility that we can knock this guy out. If he plays another one, though, I will be in trouble. If he plays a third Tapu Koko, I'm in trouble because he can just swap it out, and then potentially go for a knockout. He cannot GX attack me though. That is one thing that is good. He can only go for Sky High Claws. And in terms of that, mine is actually better because I can at least get more damage. We see a Drampa and another Tapu Koko. Like I said, the Tapu Koko should definitely come on in. But I do want to get rid of some of these energies he's got on the board. The only prize we've taken is the one he's given us. So in comes Tapu Koko. He'll be able to just excel it, come on in. I will need a tower go around unless he does get this stadium. These things are crazy right now. He runs type null too? What? What is this deck? Why did he play the Drampa? Either way, so we see the electric energy on the type null. It does go for Sky High Claws. I have to go for Tower Go Around. We still have a chance at this. To be fair, we do have a chance at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go Tower Go Around, and I'm going to make it pretty much where my other one will have all the energy on it. This will take out a few energy on his side of the board. Take that one and move it to this one. Actually, I'm going to take this one as well and put it on... I'll put it on you two. This way I have tons of energy. Tons of energy on one target. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Venusaur and Grass Energy. So I've got another Grass Energy, which is great. That's 2, 4, 6, 8... 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So it's 160 damage I can do sniping. So in comes the next one. Actually, I could just knock it out with the Tropical. That's really cool. Get lots of damage down. Take out all the Tapu Kokos. We might actually be able to pull this one off. We might be able to pull this one off. He does have Silvally, so he does have free retreat amongst his units, which is a really cool supporter, but not really. It's a little too much in that deck, in my opinion. I still don't understand the random Spinda. I really don't understand the random Spinda. So down goes my guy. Okay, so he's down to one prize. We're going to come in. Okay. We're going to attach the grass, snipe out this guy. Hopefully we can knock him out. And I don't think anything on his board can actually take out my next Alolan Exeggutor. So yeah, we're gonna just Tropical Head. We're gonna take out this guy and knocks him out. 190 damage, and we got one prize left. Guzma. Man, we got lots of Guzmas. All our Guzmas were prized. No wonder we weren't pulling any. And I don't think he has a way to take me out, because this will only do 60. Because he hasn't got any damage down. He can attach another energy here, but it'll only do 120. I'm a little fat, which is really nice, and I can just tropical hit either him or the Spinda. So this is actually working out in our favor, that we got all 4 energy down. We have huge sniping power. Huge sniping power. And even if our Venusaur does decide to disappear, I have the ability to do quite a bit. But that being said, he could actually go for my Oranguru. That's a way he could win. If he Guzma's in my Oranguru. How many Guzma have you used? Just one. So he has the potential to win this game. He attaches an energy drop over here. So to me, he doesn't have the way to win this, based on what he's telling me here. So he's going to go into Drampa. He's going to howl? Okay, I don't know what's going on. So the supporter he's not going to take me out here. He is going to go for Righteous Edge, which discards a special energy, but I don't have any. Which is another big thing that I don't want to run in this, is he's going to do 20 damage. Alright, that's fine by me. We get a Bulbasaur, but this is going to be GG. Tropical Head coming in clutch. We're going to take out that other GX Pokemon. No questions asked. Tapu Koko is going down. We're picking up a Tapu Lele. I don't know how we pulled that one back, but we managed to come through with Alolan Exeggutor against Tapu Koko. Those Tropical Heads literally saved us. Getting the ability to hit for massive damage because of Venusaur is just insane. It's just insane. 4 drops. That merry-go-round really literally turned the game around. We put everything onto the one, got another attachment, and we were able to use our choice band to take out the victory. So, in my opinion, we worked that into a nice little package. But I'm getting ahead of myself. That was a bit of a messy game too. I made some misplays, had to work around not having Venusaur for the first half of the game. And as you guys saw, that could really hurt this deck. If you do not have the Venusaur, you are in trouble. So can we make it through a second game with or without Venusaur? Alright guys, game number 2 is against Pikachu 92 playing a fire deck, but we don't mind that because we are a grass type deck. Pikachu is going to be calling this coin toss, and we're going to win it, so we're definitely playing first. Being as an evolution deck, we want to be able to go first. And I have to use Tapu Lele. Oh man, this is bad. I would have rather had no Pokemon. It's a Talonflame break deck. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we get an Execute. At least we got the Execute down. Okay, that's fine. Not much else. We do see Talonflame. I don't have a way to get Bulbasaur. I don't want to sacrifice my hand just yet. I got answers to get other things, but no Bulbasaur. No, that's just gonna have to be the turn. Really quick, really fast, just like that, done. No supporter, in comes the Talonflame. He's gonna be able to hit me with the Arrow Blitz, which is exactly what he wants. This will be able to get him into Talonflame. If he's playing Cyndaquil, this is gonna hurt a lot. Now, I do not have a N supporter right now, so I'm hurting. This is not good. We have Acerola. Ooh, now that's a supporter I can get behind. We're just going to grab the good old Exeggutor. Drop that down. Again, cannot get Bulbasaur. We're going to just Acerola up the Tapu Lele. Bring that up. I can hold on to Tapu Lele for now. I do not need to use the supporter card. And we're just going to pass. I've used one supporter just to start this game up. I could have attacked! What am I doing? I could have attacked with Tropical Head. I could have gotten 40 damage down. Onto a big fire bird. This thing is going to be scary. He's got Turtonator. And we are going to see Sycamore. What else did you have in that hand? Another Talonflame, 2 Enhanced Hammers. Malasada. Interesting. And he does get the other one. Crushing Hammer is going to miss. Thank you. Choice Band onto the Turtonator. Flare Blitz is going to hit me for 180. Does sacrifice his 2 energy, but gets one of them back. But I'm in so much trouble here, it's not even funny. We're getting rid of those. Okay. I gotta take a few. I gotta calm back down a bit. I gotta restart this game. We have answers as long as we don't get end. Because I can get an Exeggutor. I don't have any energy. I'm just gonna hit him. It's 40 damage. It's something. Could have been 80 at this point, but I missed the attack on the last turn. Choice band down again. This guy is playing so fast. Pokemon Center Lady heals off all that damage that I did do to him. Does he have a fire energy? He does. Well, no, he had just the one. But he is going to take it out. Unfortunately, I don't get anything out of that. I need an N. I need something. We need to play. We need to play here. I need grass energy. I need ends. I need... Oh, man. This is going to be bad. Choice band. I'm going to have to sacrifice my Guzma. But it'll be worth. It'll be worth. Just to keep myself in play right now. This is insane how powerful this Talonflame right now is. Sycamore. We don't get any energy! How is it we have not run into that much energy? We're halfway through the deck. There's 10 of them in here. Run into 2. I can't attack. I was hoping to maybe even hold off and just... He's got another burning energy. This is insane! I think he's got me right... Like, I can't beat the first Pokemon. I cannot beat the Talonflame. He's keeping that thing so healthy. So nice and healthy. And I have no way to get rid of these burning energies. Wow. And we get another Ultra Ball. That's not helping us in the slightest. I just have to Sycamore. Yeah, Sycamore. I could Rescue Stretcher and put Pokemon back in, but I don't want Pokemon right now. I get 1. Whew. Not in a good spot. Not in a good spot. I have not drawn an N yet either, have I? No, not one N. Leave my energy alone. The energy lotto is really good because it can get the burning energy. This deck is insane. I like this deck. Fast, powerful, very nice. We might have to check out Talonflame Break. I have not done a Talonflame Break deck, and having Turtonator in it is really cool. And the energies and all that kind of stuff, I like it. It's all about just beating him in with this. Now, if I can get an energy, this game can change. Okay. We're going to put Floatstone down. This game is not over. My opponent does not have much. Thank you. We got the energy we're looking for. Drop that down. We've got 2 and 2. I'm going to actually Rescue Stretcher that now. Put them back in. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to go for a Tower Go Around. This will knock him out, and I don't need to place the energy. We're taking it out. No more of that. 1 prize. We got the grass energy. Alright! We're coming back! Now that we're set up, we just gotta take out a Turtonator. He can Shell Trap all he wants. He does decide to Guzma in my Oranguru. But if he does not, he can't end now. So I do have Floatstone. He just passes! Oh man, are we serious? All that extra hype. And he is not going for it. we are going to just retreat back into our Exeggutor. I'm going to drop a nice energy over here, so this way he sees, hey look, I've got Flowstone, and this. You won't pull that trick again? It ain't going to last. We're going to go for a Dragon Hammer. He's got one turn, guys! This is absolute mayhem how fast this turned around. Maybe we won't be doing Talonflame Break. Maybe this is why it doesn't work. Because now, if my opponent does get any Talonflame, they can't be used as basic. Big Malasada does cure him 20. It does cure that confusion. Does place the Choice Band. Plays another Malasada. Interesting, but you're not out of range yet. I take 50, but you're not out of range. I knock you out. Yeah, no. He only puts 80 counters on me, but without any other Pokemon, there's nothing he can do. So we are going to go for the Dragon Hammer. We're going to knock this guy out and claim game number 2! I don't know how that was. That was a very random game of my opponent is just going to beat me senseless. And we're like, no! You cannot do that! You are not getting the win here! And we take it back miraculously. I don't even understand. Exeggutor is a very fun deck. If you guys have got the pieces and all that, he is a very fun deck to run, but inconsistent. In terms of, you have to have that Venusaur in order to attack. You have to have that Venusaur in order to hit for high numbers. And then, of course, he's a stage 1, so it makes it a lot harder to run, other than Shining Genesect. Shining Genesect in the sense of, it was a basic. I could put it down, I could drop 2 energies onto it, attack, and if he decides to get rid of my Venusaur the next turn, that's fine. I can at least go into another energy drop onto it, and I'm doing more damage now. Same idea with Exeggutor, but again, that's just for Tropical Head, and I'm doing less damage. And his main attack is really good, as it does give me confusion hacks, but as you saw, I actually ran into a lot of stuff that have Big Malasada, which is actually insane. I don't think there's been that many decks that run Big Malasada. But either way, my opinion is it's a really fun deck if you're going to run it. Not the most competitive, but if you're in it just for fun, Exeggutor is definitely up your alley. Give it a shot. Let me know how your go-arounds are going, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know any comments on Pokemon that you would like to see as a deck profile, whether it be Charizard or something that we have not covered yet. Let me know in the comments sections what you would like to see, and if I can't seem to get it to work, I always put in Deck Wizard, so there's always a chance to see your card in the next episode. If you guys are brand new here, please hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me. You guys come out and watch the videos on the regular, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, time out.